Everybody. I'm glad we can get everybody to get in on this Balogun Bamor channel. The importance is to disseminate the truth and get a clear path to our identity as black people, our identity as a race, our identity as a culture, and our true achievements and contributions to society so we can collectively, once we become cognizant of these things and these achievements, we can collectively move forward. Now, I want to really just get into here today in this segment about the horrible miseducation of Europeans' history, a lack thereof, the so-called, if you want to call it, the so-called white European history, and the the assault that has been given, the assault that has been taken out on Africans and individuals of African descent abroad through the education system and through the teachings of history and the lack thereof. And there's going to be a lot of so-called white people, and there's going to be some so-called blacks that are going to disagree because they're so accustomed to what they've been taught in public schools and universities. And you got to understand, these universities in Oxford and Cambridge and these Yale and Ivy League schools only teach a part of history that is mostly erroneous. So you're only going to be dealing with a certain part of history that is being taught that isn't factual. So people can only speak from what they know and what they've learned. So with that being said, you got a lot of miseducated individuals as far as history is concerned, and the truth about the origins of philosophy and arts and sciences and things of that nature. Blacks can't identify with that truth because they've been taught a lie. If you have only been taught in the media and these movies that they make, 12 Years a Slave, Amistad, Roots, so forth and so on. I can go on and on and on. That you were a slave, you were bending down to master's will, and your black man didn't protect you, and your black man was humiliated and all this. So you're gonna adapt a certain mind frame, and the media continuously has an assault to this day and feeds this criminalistic element and image of black people abroad. And all black people do when they look at it, they don't see anything but black people doing criminalistic endeavors and things of that sort. So they adopt this criminal mind frame. All of this is what we call the miseducation and dissemination of an image. So with that being said, we have to take it upon ourselves to look past what we see in the media and being fed in public schools and have been fed in universities and whatsoever. We have to take it upon ourselves to do the thorough research in these regards. When that's been done, then you have a better and a clearer understanding of what true greatness and accomplishments that black people have attributed to the society. I say this because this is the importance with black nationalism, where we reach out, that we teach each individual of their true greatness to society, their true achievements. And if you look and pay attention to when you're being taught history in public schools, you're not even being taught about the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire, just for a brief synopsis in this segment, is a period when there were black Roman emperors that ruled Rome. from like a period of 100 and something AD to a period of 14 to 1500, close to 1500 AD. And these were all black Roman emperors. This is before the Ottoman Turks, which were by ancestry white people, before they came in and the fall of the Roman Empire, and before the invasion of the Ottoman Turks, and it was the last great run Rome had in the sun in this day, its last glory run. You know, a lot is not being told to you. You can't connect to it with the fact that you were kings, you were queens, because it's not being told to you. You're not being told about a lot of the black people's achievements and greatness, and that's why we call it the greatest trick that has ever been pulled. So, with that being said, we need to sit back and we need to really do our thorough research on the true black queens of Ethiopia and the true black kings of Egypt. One love, one life, one loyalty.